Well, you said something interesting there, Sri, which I think might surprise some people. You said we're in an era of pandemics, and there have been patterns. And I think if you stood in the middle of the average city in the United States and said that, people would look at you like, "What are you talking about?" Like, um, so in many ways, it's been sort of behind the scenes for most people. So how would you respond to that, that surprise? Give us a sense of what these last decade or decades have shown.
And that's a very good question, because we want to think about and identify eras depending on usually positive things. If we think
Mm,
in the past, well, we've had the Gilded Age and certain eras, and of course, also with feminism, there's waves of feminism. So there's eras, and so what the premise is behind this argument is that this era is so significant, and this pandemic has changed our way of life so significantly. And I wouldn't necessarily say, all the changes are negative, but they are changes,
mhm.
um, that to the point that we have to adapt to these changes. So to the point that we have to be prepared that some of these practices that we are getting used to, for instance, masking. These are practices that in other countries have been commonplace for years, because this has been a known fact
Mhm.
in other countries that